I've made up my mind. The Philadelphia Eagles need to go get Deshaun Watson, period. You guys, welcome to the show. Shout out to the people in America. Shout out to the people in Australia, New Zealand, Africa, the Philippines, the UK. Shout out to all of you guys that support the show. But I've had some time to sit with this idea. I've had a lot of time to sit with these thoughts. And, you know, we have such a unique mantra in the city of Philadelphia. We have such a unique dogma. We have a lifestyle. We have a gene that you're only born with if you're from Philadelphia. And that's that blue collar mentality. You know, and Jalen Hurts embodies that, right? We love everything about Jalen Hurts. We love everything that he brings to the table. We love his resilience. We love that he never gives up. We love the dog mentality. We love the fact that he fights through injury. We love the fact that he was doubted and now he's trying to rise like a phoenix. We love every nuance about his character. We love the man he stands for. We love that he can survive all the white noise no matter what's being said around him. He is stoic. We love that about him. But are we really willing to bet on Jalen Hurts' upside? Are we really willing to bet that Jalen Hurts will improve as a quarterback? We know what Jalen Hurts brings to the table from a running perspective, from a dual threat perspective. He's a mobile quarterback. We know what he can do. Rushed for over 900 yards. Rushed for 784 yards, 10 touchdowns this past season. Was electric in the running game. Absolutely electric. But when it comes from the passing game, he completed 61% of his passes, threw for just over 3,100 yards, only 16 passing touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Jalen Hurts has a lot to improve on. As a passer, he went 8-7, led the team to the playoffs, got knocked out in the first round by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's okay. And he showed that he can win games in the NFL. He showed that he's a competitor. He's shown us that. So I'm not here to doubt his competitive nature. I'm not here to doubt that he can get better. I'm not here to doubt that he can win games in this NFL. But the question becomes, what's the bigger gamble? Jalen Hurts or Deshaun Watson? What are you gambling on the most? What's the more dangerous gamble? Jalen Hurts' upside or Deshaun Watson? That's a proven commodity. Deshaun Watson, let's make the one thing clear. Deshaun Watson, 3 out of his 4 seasons, completed 67% or better of his passes. 2 of his seasons, threw for over 4,000 yards. His most recent season, completed 70% of his passes, threw for over 4,800 yards, 33 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions. Yeah, he went 4-12, but the Texans didn't have a defense. That was the year they took D-Hop from him. He was by his lonesome, but he made it to the playoffs. He has 10 game-winning drives under his belt, 8 comebacks, has won more than 10 games in 2 of his 4 seasons. The first season, he got injured. The most recent season, the team had nothing around him. But what's the bigger gamble, you guys? We have a legit chance to change the entire fortune of our franchise. I have completely drawn my line in the sand. I want the Eagles to go get Deshaun Watson. That's how I feel about it today. And that's how I feel about it unless it doesn't happen. That's where I stand right now. We know what Deshaun Watson is. We know what Deshaun Watson brings to the table. We know how good he can be. We've seen it. Completing 70% of your passes on a team that's terrible? 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions? Come on. Went 10-5 in 2019, went 11-5 in 2018. Has a career 67% completion percentage. 68% if you want to round up. Thrown for 104 touchdowns in his career, 36 interceptions. We know what that guy is. We know. But Jalen Hurts, we know that he's able to get a team to the playoffs. We know that he's electric in the run game. But are we willing to bet on his upside that we truly haven't seen yet? What's the bigger gamble in your eyes? Deshaun Watson or Jalen Hurts? Yes, you guys are probably saying, but Tone, we would have to give up too much. I don't want to give up all 3 of my first round picks. We need to reload on this defense. We need that. We're weak on that side. But let's be totally frank about this. You can always find another talented linebacker, another talented D end in a draft. Let's be honest about this part. Are there any generational talents in this upcoming draft? Let's really think about it. Are there any generational talents in this draft? No, there isn't. Especially where we're going to be picking at in pick 15, 16, and 19, there are no generational talents at all. None. But a generational talent exists in Houston. His name is Deshaun Watson. And the quarterback position is the hardest position to find in the NFL. It's the hardest. How many elite quarterbacks are there in the NFL? Not many. How many tier 1, tier 2 quarterbacks are there in the NFL? How many quarterbacks in the NFL do you know has completed 6-7% of their passes or better for their career? Deshaun Watson is only 26 years old, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. 26 years old and can only get better. So I'm sorry, you guys. I've come to the conclusion that I want Deshaun Watson to play for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's how I feel. That's how I'm carrying it. I laid it out for you guys. You decide. You be the judge. Because I don't know if I'm willing to bank on Jalen Hurts' upside versus Deshaun Watson, what he can do for me today. And he can potentially get better. That's the scariest part about it. And he's been on a trash team for the majority of his career. No O-line. You put him behind that Eagles O-line with Jason Kelce, Jordan Mailata, Lane Johnson. Come on now. Come on. And then you go get a weapon in the offseason. You go get a Allen Robinson. Julio Jones just got cut. Maybe you go get him. Think about that combination. Julio Jones, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Miles Sanders. That's a hell of a combination. Now, we may have to give up players to get Deshaun Watson. But regardless, Deshaun Watson gives you a legitimate quarterback for the next 10 to 15 years. Period. The hardest position to find. Everything else, you can figure it out along the way. But if you get that quarterback position shored up, anything is possible. And that's how I feel. Comment below. Tell me if you guys agree or disagree. Quite frankly, I don't care. But I want to know how you guys feel because I'm on that side of the fence where we need Deshaun Watson. He's available. We got the most to offer. And I know a lot of people are saying he doesn't want to play in Philly. He won't waive the no-trade clause. Look, he doesn't have as much leverage as you guys think. If Howie Roseman can convince that man, if the Texans can convince him to waive that no-trade clause and come to Philly, anything's possible. And don't hit me with the reports. No one has come out with a report saying that Deshaun Watson has said anything. There's no report saying that his agent has said anything. Don't believe the hype. The Eagles are very much in play. Do you guys want to win? Or do you guys want to stay satisfied with hope? Jalen Hurts gets you to the playoffs. Deshaun Watson can maybe get you to a Super Bowl. You be the judge. Comment below. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you guys subscribe. I'm your humble host, Tone Deshaun II from Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry.